Hello, hello. Are we live? Where's my cam? Hello? Webcam. There we go. Hey. It's dark. Bada bing. Bada boom. On screen. Okay, we ready? I just finished Act 2, so this is Act 3. Killing Merkel was so hard.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
I'll take that. Another step forward. What's inside?
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Yeah, she's dead. Do I tell her?
That means you don't come back. My mum is coming back, though. She's looking for me. If you see her, tell her Yenna's looking for her. It's really scary when you're alone without your mum.
Just like that.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
Yay.
I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement? My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see.
This man is definitely lying. And he's really hoping you don't pry any further.
Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something. Who do you think you are? Zenobia? People are lining up to break into my property. Do something about it.
You paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job. Now, please show this meddler some of that famous Rivington hospitality.
Miss.
ready. Need to find a way forward.
Victory awaits. Let my name be known.
Can't even catch my breath.
Heading out. I am fury. I am death.
I won't give in. Very well. Anything of use? I have something to ask.
All right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me? Duh. But if that's what it takes to get them out of my house, fine. Get on with it.
You see, those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next? I don't want to take charity from some stranger. But I will. For the sake of my daughter, thank you. We'll get going as soon as we've got our things together.
Finally, those awful squatters are gone. I've got so much to do now, I'd really better get on with it. Excuse me, would you?
No money. So?
Let's see. keep me out.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
What will we wear?
This'll be fun.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood. Easy. This place is hungry for blood. Fire, Chucky. Assume nothing.
Let's get going.
Eager for battle. Spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
No one back home will ever believe this. If not over, then through. Step carefully. There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap. I'll strike you down.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity's compromised.
Hot foot. This'll be fun.
What's hiding here? Let's see what this
Need my
does.
reward, guy.
What are we gonna do in the city? Bloody squatters. I should put proper lights outside the windows next time.
Tempers are rising.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Look, I really don't have time to chat. I'm sure you can find someone less busy to listen to you somewhere. Sinister? Nonsense! Those are experimental toys, guaranteed to bring a smile to the face of even the unhappiest child. They're extremely precious, and you shouldn't be poking around in my workshop and tampering with them. Really? There's no this? And nothing to get to the bottom of? Haven't you got anything better to do with your time than harass innocent craft? What? No, wait!
Blood comes easy these days. Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit. Light on my feet.
Rude.
Blackets will be done.
Let's move. On my way.
Something hidden here.
No traps, please. Let's have a look at myself. Better not be cursed.
Nearly there now.
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hell's?
Nearly there now.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could.
What's that?
The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad. You proved yourself capable of the truth. Now here's another. I want to get into the city, now. But it's hard to shuffle your way to the front of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket. I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Yeah, but I want to use them. I'll get him through the gate. Sure. I thought maybe he'd tell me. Completed the game before on normal.
I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend. Ooh. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack. Just until we're inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric! I can't wait to get inside.
Have to keep going.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Okay.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Would I try to fool a Sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
File a report, and I'm sure the Menach will deal with it.
Donations? Food, sundries, gold.
These poor refugee sods need all the help they can get. I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you bet. Are you gonna search the...
Is everything all right, Menip Nestor? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations. And we're going to check it out.
Why? All these goods have already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job. Seems simple enough. Something good here, I hope.
Take a look. That's a trap.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
I did. I killed him.
This assignment was going to be... Gods, any one of us could have been blown to smithereens. Toys trapped to injured children. It's abominable. Who would do something? I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Can you please give me a hug?
Children.
Your arms would be so snug.
Who would do such a thing? I don't need you standing here, Gore.
Okay. Sounds good.
Seems we were patrolling around a powder keg. Glad I didn't get burned up.
Boys trapped to injured children.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries. Oh, folk come, folk go. It's a little dull, to be frank. The room next door has rather reeked of late, though. And that's coming from me. Salutations once more, old stick. Always a treat to have visitors.
It's abominable.
Explosives in toys.
Suppose the Manip had the right idea letting you poke around.
Soldier, this is it. We're almost to the city. First through Worm's Crossing, then on to the lower... Oh, it smells the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible.
And you're all going on punishment detail. Got it?
You can't catch me! You can't catch me!
Remember, this guy is the bitch from Bob.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? A word of advice, then. You might not get as... Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. The way things are going, it might well come to that. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. Too bloody right. They've gone soft behind those walls, forgotten what it's like to struggle, living hand to mouth. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies, remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say? Tell them! I'll cut out their eyes and make them watch.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that. Let me be.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Your face is familiar, but it isn't Danis's face. His is the only face I want to see. And I'll never see it again.
I'm really worried about Umi.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Actually got here safely, towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister. Grr.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city with...
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Sharess's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Here we are, Griselda.
All in one piece. I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though. At least we got the Scotty out of that burning barn.
Just a little scene this day, Scotty.
I apologise for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
Then I guess you better get well.
Doesn't like dogs.
No,
I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy. Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it? Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back. Oh, 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 oh. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes! Amazing! Perfect! No notes!
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those...
Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the refugee. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need...
And don't give a rat's ass about... Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. What exactly are you implying? You bleeding hearts are always painting us as monsters. We don't want them dead. We just want Baldur's Gate to be for Baldurians. Let Waterdeep give this riffraff shelter. You and I have nothing more to say.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees. Oh, no. You misunderstand. I mean, anyone could be among these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
I'm not paid to... Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese. Children's toys rigged to explode. Just when you think you've seen the worst people can do, something like this happens.
Beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manet will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds, and don't give a rat's arse about what they see.
these people, nobody cared. When I touched them, it's all over. Not over, but I have to get over.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
Being a big, cozy
Anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed to sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
What are you calling this snooze?
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one...
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Nearly there now. You can see the city.
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna.
Well, why are you so nosy?
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me. But please don't. Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
Oh, hi. My mum is coming. I think.
Refugees for hire. If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone. Think about it.
Precisely how many redcaps are missing?
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
When did you realize the redcaps had escaped?
To make some coin.
Paramidius, one of our redcap cleaners, alerted me. Well,
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
Why were these particular redcaps caged?
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Yeah. We gotta kill the clown.
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Meat!
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. You haven't heard? The Absolute's cronies have been busy chopping people up like it's going out of style. They won't go near us, of course. Lucretia, Springer of Night, protects us. And even the Absolute knows better than to tangle with a necromancer. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oof! Viola Silvertongue won't be happy. Oh well, she should have practiced those high notes. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
Monster.
That's just a man in a costume.
No like you. No like your smell.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Does this arsehole not understand common? Do you want to buy face paints?
Approach, ugly one. Yes, behold, Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. Yes! Drown me in coin, and perhaps you shall win the ultimate prize. Alas, no. You are welcome, Pew.
Another bard? Did Lucretius hire you?
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
Another. Good. While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
My time comes. I will show you. All of you. Look. See? The crowd. They laugh. They shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious, cruel. You kill my mate, steal my cubs. I roar, break my cage. Then you die. You all die! Unlikely. Soon. No! Coward!
Maybe later, Peanut. He doesn't look too good.
I think he looks fine.
Just keep your hands to yourself.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why?
Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Can we not find a more pleasant amusement? Gouging out our own eyeballs, perhaps?
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up. A round of applause for the stalwart heart! Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique.
You notice the clown reaching for something behind his back.
Tell me, what makes you special? Boring! Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Katazith!
Time to strike. Death. Taking position.
Good. Thought I killed a clown.
You fight good.
Time to press ahead. What's in here?
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. It's a pleasure, darling. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply I need him back. And I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say? Huh. I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old, darling. Ancient. I have seen... Along the way, I happened across items of such power. Find my Dribbles. You won't be That's the spirit, darling. And remember, good luck, and thanks ever so much.
Here we go.
Hey ho. Say bye-bye.
Indolence breeds madness.
Wish to live in more interesting times. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Should mind my step.
Well, well, well.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I've got a long road ahead. Here goes nothing. Moving in.
Narlo Essie, Grief and Geshan Kirkaros, B. Gardenson, gave her life protect Alvin Mufflefield, Millie Runbarrel, unknown child, and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace.
Mind if I do? Wonder what's past this. Something's on my mind.
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye now.
Is someone excited to work on the hen? Oh, dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. But I'm sure a sizable contribution from an adventurer such as yourself would cheer. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her. Oh. Then feel free to browse our. Oh, it's been an age since your last break, my darling.
Win prizes! Found only in the...
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen. Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it. Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But at least, I hope.
Let's have a look.
A trap. Time to dance. I'd love to, thanks.
A couple turns should do it. for me. One day I'll catch a break.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clawin. Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 14. Here lies Sister Shira Clawin. Dated. Here lies Reloric Windbane. Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR. Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR.
Give it a shot.
I could go for a good meal.
Assume nothing. Quickly then.
Invenium fear!
The symbol on the collar looks familiar. Does this thing belong to Gale? Alas, time for chatter.
The Tressum seems a little tense, but you aren't sure why.
No time to rest. At the ready.
Yeah. You notice the Tressum guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
One needn't guess. Pigeon meat is my second favorite. Beholder. But it's exceedingly rare to come by. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta! Another aviary, you say? Well, that does sound quite interesting. The brood here is getting a little thin. Perhaps while I'm seeking out this new feast hall, I'll pay a few visits around town. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
Assume nothing.
Hey, good looking.
Eager for battle. Rested enough. Now, forward.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
I want to have a word.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all... Reckon so. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to... Slowly. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off... I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lord, we give them everything. And all...
Tempers are right.
Open up.
Best keep your hands... Not for communal.
What's the story?
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Not everyone subscribes to...
Seems like... Let's see what this does. What path lies before me?
So don't teach me how to investigate.
I should speak up.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profaned you.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Thank you. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, investigator Valeria, thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a... I really hope you find... How goes the search? Valeria never found the murder weapon. That would be... The killing happened in the kitchen. Logan's in the room behind us with Sister Rose.
Logan may to rest. But his methods need to rest with him. We need change.
don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of...
The priests will open the temple up again.
I heard he's a good man.
Tactician.
Not a chance. Mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He
Don't be
wants to
such
teach
a baby. The sex is right there.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Oh,
Cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless. What do you get out of this?
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Everyone deserves the chance to
it's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.